Hello there, it's your girl, StaceNthePlace. Tux is dying to jump up here. So we are finally back. Unfortunately, there were some life things that were lifing that I'll talk about later on in the video, just because I don't want to get emotional at the beginning, because then I'm like, oh, I don't know if I'll continue. So we are going to jump into this massive, ridiculous SAS haul. So this is like just about everything that I picked up, other than the first haul that you saw. So let's start with the main items here, which are these little trees that I was able to pick up for 75% off. Yes! So we can go ahead real quick and do like the changing of the guard with the winter fall trees, even though like it's probably getting ready to be time to start decorating for fall. But whatevs, we're gonna put this up, and then of course I got two. I started to get three, but it's something with like the little hole that these guys like sit in. One of them, it was doing the shoulder lean, and I was just like, for 17 bucks, it's a no for me. Also, if you can see my shoes in this video, I promise you I did not wear these shoes out in the streets. These are my in the house Crocs for right now, because my slippers have been through it. So we're just gonna set these trees over yonder. Are you guys coming to work, or are you just playing? I think they're just playing. Okay, so let me move this so you can actually see the trees in motion, and fingers crossed I remember to actually take a video. Oh gosh, and the furbo's here, so you can actually see. But like, this haul is so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous, but I don't care. We don't care. We do what we want. Here's this long tail receipt. I guess let's just start. There's so many bags in here. This is insane. Okay. We'll just throw that over there. Hold on to that, Sterling. Okay, so let's go through this one first, because it's a heavy one. I already know clearly I know what's in here because I went and bought this stuff. But here, let me move this little tray. So this is a bag full of wallflowers. Can you guess which wallflower is in this bag? I bet. So first one up is Paris Cafe and Spade, another Spade, another Spade, a couple of more Spades. So basically, yes, I went to the store because I had my 10 off of, I had a 10 off of 40 coupon. And so I was like holding on to it for dear life, because I thought that I was going to be able to get the trees 75% off and then use a 10 off of 40 for my 3 little trees, right? Joke was on me. Bath and Body Works was like, girl, you tried it. Like, absolutely not. You will be waiting for these trees. You will not be using a coupon. I was like, well, dang. I mean, really? That's what's really good? Like, that's how we do out here, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, so this is taking me longer than I thought whipping these out, because I didn't even think about the fact that, like, oh, you're putting these glass things on a metal tray, it's gonna make noise. So here's a second Paris Cafe. I'm just literally lining up all of the spa days, because it's a lot of them. I want to say that it's 20, but I'm not 100% sure. So, but either way, they were 75% off. 75% off, and so I was like, oh, bet you by golly, wow, you already know, like, I'm definitely finna rack up, and on top of that, I'm gonna make sure I get $40 worth so I can use my little coupon. Okay, so we got 2 Paris Cafe, 2 First Sight, and 1 Dressed in White. Oh, that rhymes. 1 dressed in white. Okay, and then for these spa days, We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Look at me remembering how many I picked up. Okay, and then I want to say I had a little coupon or did a BOPIS order for this musk hand cream. So that is there. What else can we get into? I mean, honestly, we might as well get into this box, because when I tell you I have been avoiding this box like the plague, because look at this. And you already know what's in here. You already know what's in here. But like, WTF, Batman? Like, why is this the story? And like, I get it that we can call customer service, but like, I don't know. Like, I don't like calling and complaining. Like, not like complaining, but like, I don't know. I just like for my stuff to be right. So then I don't feel, guilty, you know, calling saying there's a problem. I promise you that was this. It was not me. I did not poot or toot on camera. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. So we, of course, have more spa days. Oh, no, I didn't think this through, because it's going to be sticky, because there's a wet culprit up in this juke joint. You know what? Let's open the other stuff, because y'all already know I'm like feeling the oil between my fingertips. I'm like, we'll have to save this one for last and go through that on its own. Let's jump into another box, though. I don't know what's in this box. There has to be some candles around here, because when the Christmas candles popped up for 75% off, oh, you already know I was all over it, baby. I was like, give it to me. Oh, here we go. Speaking of, here's my little husband. Y'all already know who he is. Fallen Flurries. Oh, yes. Oh, it's just something about this one. It hits. When I tell you it hits, and it hits hard, baby, all day, every day. Okay, Fallen Flurries. I'm sure they're like, we never really expected anyone to say that about a candle. It's slightly inappropriate, but I said what I said. These were 75% off, which was like, so this was $26.95 back in the day. So like $6 and some change. Yes. Okay. Quick math. Oh, okay. These are all just my husband. If you are new here, my candle husband is Fallen Flurries. And then, you know, my side thing is, oh my gosh, Sterling, what's his name? Oh my gosh. Moonlit Graveyard. Don't tell him that I almost forgot. I mean, it's not his season right now. Right now, you know, my little boyfriend, his season, aka his Bridgerton study. So yeah, those are my 3 little lovers. Oh man, when my real life husband sees this, he would be like, wow, you really be out here cutting up on Beyonce's internet, talking all this mess. And I do, and I will. All right, let's get into this last box. And see, I even showed restraint. Like, aren't you guys proud of me? I only picked up 4 Fallen Flurries, because the reality of the situation is that there's probably like maybe 20 of them downstairs, but whatever. Like, they're not hurting anybody. They're chilling. Okay. Who personifies candles? Only my foolish self. All right, let's open up this little thing. Oh, I forgot all about this. Okay, this is the joy of ordering stuff. And when it takes forever for the shipping to get here, like, you know, then it's a surprise. And so this is the little Wallflower. It's like the little garden one. I believe I want to say this one was 75% off. If it wasn't 75% off, then it was 50% off. But either way, I like ever since it first came out, I wanted it, but I wasn't. Yeah, you know what? It had to be 50% off because it's only one of them in here. That's how I know. I also ordered this little guy. I picked it up in person because if y'all are frequent Bath and Body Works people, y'all already know. You already know what the deal is, okay? We never know if the real order is going to go all the way through. So I had picked it up in store because it was 50% off in store. But I had also ordered it online because, you know, rule number 1, trust no one. So next up, we've got more candles. These are all 75% off candles. Winnie, can you facilitate cleaning up this mess that I'm making? Thank you. Okay, so we have cedar and suede. This one is good. Oh, this one's so nice for fall. Oh, Tuxie, are you gonna come and clean up? Can you come clean up, please? We need clean up on aisle 3, please. He's like, girl, you better find somebody else to do it. Tuxie, come on, man, help me out. Okay, so we have 2 cedar and suede. I think, I want to say that I ordered 4 of everything. This one looks a little interesting. So if you didn't know, down here, like, it's got a little something going on the side. It's got a little side hustle. If you didn't know, we are in South Carolina, aka Satan's ball sack right now, and it is hot. It is so hot. It's like Satan's armpit with aluminum free deodorant outside. Okay, when I tell you, the heat here is something different. I know you're gonna be like, oh, you only move like 3.5 hours, so being dramatic. Tell that to my armpit. And yes, I use aluminum deodorant. Okay, if it doesn't have aluminum, if it doesn't have all the metals, you just keep it away from me. I don't care. I know it's toxic, but guess what? So is Britney Spears and #free Britney. So, anyways, let's open the rest of these. Hi guys. Yeah, are you enjoying our new spot right now? So here's Woodlands. This one was nice. This was like a nice little mint cologne scent. That came out. And it's like, it had this like sexiness and this fall vibe going on, but it wasn't too like punch you in the face. Like it wasn't too much of that like, I'm heavy, I'm on that, I don't even know. I was going to say something else, but I caught myself. Y'all don't even want to know. Okay, this is another thing with being in a hotter climate. So unfortunately, sometimes because of the insane heat and then like the difference between the heat and cool air, maybe it was in a warehouse with like air conditioning. And then put into a truck. Hopefully, like honestly, real quick, it should be against the law for them to be making these FedEx and UPS and USPS, anybody, DHL, D4L, everybody, anybody out here driving a truck and making deliveries. It should just be national law that it's air conditioning in the car. Like, I don't care. I don't care what you say. It's too hot. It doesn't make sense. It's too hot. But this one, okay, so of course now that I want to show it to you, it's not coming out, but you can hear it that it's not perfectly sealed down at the bottom at the bottom, but that's just from the wax expanding and contracting in transit. Okay, and so we have another Woodlands. Let's see, we got 3 more candles in here. I'm opening it as fast as I can. Okay. Boom. Full. See, I was doing good, y'all. I was doing good. Okay, and then, yeah, first world problems. It should be like trigger warning. First world problems. First world problems. I ordered 4 of everything, and they only gave me 2 of my precious little eucalyptus snowfall. But it smells good. But it's fine. I will treasure the 2 that I was able to acquire. You know, I'm not gonna be ungrateful. But I'm gonna be sassy. It is and this is good. I almost want to light this thing up today. I might do it. Just to be a rebel. Like, why not? Just forget it. Okay, let's throw first. I won't be dramatic and throw everything, but I'll just mush it all over there. Okay, we still have... Okay. Let's do... No. I know, right? It's like girl, just open the bag. But it's a method. Okay, I'm trying to go in the chronological order, but you know. So these were 75% off. I did a BOPUS order for this sale. I was not going to purchase anything, but the reason, or the person who should be held responsible, Winnie, we're working. I mean, even like, I'm gonna have to go to HR because these 2 employees, you guys are not elite employees. Sterling, you're the elite employee today, okay? This is, the person responsible for this is Philly Girl 31, because she was the one like, girl, are you going to get some of the air fresheners, or not air fresheners, but the room sprays? And I was like, nah, girl, nah, I don't need no room sprays. And then she talked me into it. It's all her fault. It's all her fault, Sterling. It's all her fault. So I placed a BOPUS order, and I was like, I might as well risk it all and try to get some 75% off stuff. So I picked up the Banana Bonanza lip balm, the Banana Bonanza nourishing lip mask, and the you already know what it is, exfoliated lip scrub. Okay, there we go. So we'll put these 3 up here. And then for the room sprays, we have, oh my gosh, I remember now going into the store. This is a wild, quick story. We have whipped honey and vanilla. I only picked up 2. And then Seaside Breeze. And I only picked up 2. Ow, look at that growth. Look at that growth, Sterling. Okay, and that's it for this little bag. Let's see, fresh mandarin and cedar. Yes, I struggled with that mandarin word. Mornings in the garden. I'm gonna spray this one because I'm very curious. Let's see, we're gonna spray it in the bag and try not to hotbox myself, but we'll see. Oh, that was a fail. Okay, okay. The first huff, it was a little too much. Why did I call it a huff? Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. Okay, we will leave this here. We'll put this here next to it because I can't even tell you why. I still feel, I don't know why I did that. That was so dumb. That was so ridiculous. Okay, we also have another haul. And I picked up 2, wait, no, I lied. I picked up 3 of the little Letterman jackets. They were so adorable. Like, oh my gosh. Oh, Sterling, you're leaving too? I don't think Sterling likes morning in the garden. Okay, and I also picked up the little pencil case. When I tell y'all, like, normally I don't even be fooling with stuff regular price. And Bath & Body Works, no, I don't be fooling with them with stuff regular price. And then here they go, want to put out all this gingham gear, knowing daggone well I'm a gingham gal. Like, they cutting up, trying to make me look like a liar. Okay, so pink gumball. I picked this one up with my reward. This one smells good. It really reminds me of the pocket bag. Hi, Tuxie. Hi, Tuxie, baby. You want to smell the pink gumball? What do you think? Yeah, you like it? Oh, you almost thought it was real gum. What you know about gum? What do you know about gum, sir? Okay, we can open the other one. Oh, I wish y'all could see this. He was over here pawing me, trying to get to this candle. So this one is the brown sugar toaster treat. I like this. This one, it smells very like cinnamony. Cinnamony. Tuxie, you want to try this one? Yeah, he backed up a little bit. It don't hit the same as the pink gumball. Okay. Well, that's what he said. If it were up to me, I don't know. I feel like I like the brown sugar toaster treat better than the gumball, but that's just because like this is so I don't know. It's so cinnamon and it like makes me think of fall. And right now, like fall is my everything. Fall is my little saving grace or my little piece of joy right now. Hey bud, can you sit? Also, of course, would I be part of the Gingham gang if I didn't pick up the socks? And yes, I picked up 2 of each because y'all already know. These things are like nice, super soft and amazing. And just in case, yeah, you want some socks too? Just in case when I go to wash my first pair, and just in case they be looking dusty and crusty, I have a second pair to go. So we're safe on that front. Here, we're going to put that over there. And Tux, you about to get kicked off of the set. You keep on moving around looking crazy. Okay, oh, and then this is the little pocket bag holder with the little keychain whistle. Whistle. Wait, I did that one. Okay. And then, y'all remember when this came out? Before like that, well, it wasn't before that, but like, you know what happened back in the day. But like everybody was getting these little things to like avoid opening the doors and all that stuff. Oh, what a time to be alive. And then a little light. It's neat. Okay. I picked up this with a reward too, cause like I don't know, I'm gonna sound real cheap, but y'all already know that I'm cheap anyhow. But I'm like, if it's $14.95 or up, it's gonna hurt me a little bit to lose those $2 to use a reward. But I'm like, cool. But if it's less than 14, I'm like, no, I'd rather just pay for it. Or catch it. Well, I'd rather just catch it on a sale and pay for it than to use up my little reward. But, okay, we got more stuff in the bag. You already know what it is. It's much more spa day. Yes, baby, yes. You know, here's the thing, right? Because you're going to be like, girl, you just showed us 20 spa days. And now you're showing us that you picked up even more spa days. But you want to know why? Because how did that lady thing say? It was like a voicemail. You're going to know once I started. But the little voicemail and the lady is like, you will never, ever have another chance to try to play me again. Now, she uses far more colorful words that are not directly coming to me, but they will never ever play me for a fool, because when I tell you I fell in love with Clean House Vibes, and you know who I haven't seen? Clean House Vibes. And you know who's been sold out in these streets for, I'm going to say months. I could be over exaggerating, but I don't care. For months, who been missing? Clean House Vibes. Who never goes on sale anymore when the Wallflowers go on sale? Clean House Vibes. And then in my store, I saw some at the very beginning of semi-annual sale, and I was like, ooh, bet, like, I'm going to get me some of them. But then when I saw that they weren't on sale and they were just the regular price ones, I was like, not in this life. So, you know, A close second, if you enjoy clean house vibes, Spa Day was definitely it. Well, all of these spa days that you are seeing today were all purchased at 75% off. So it was like $1 and some change. Let's see here. It was, ooh, that's not it. Oh, they were $1.99. $1.99, baby, $1.99. Okay. I'm like, heck yeah, I'll take it, because I am not a huge spring, I'm not a huge like spring or foodie or fruity Wallflower fan. Like I really kind of just stick to I really just stick to the plain Jane clean scents. But I really like this one because it also has oud in there. It's bergamot water, violet cedarwood, oud, and white vetiver. And so it reminds me of Clean House Vibes, because Clean House Vibes is like a nice, like clean, almost like a cleaning detergent smell with sandalwood, which really just like, ooh, it just sets it off. But then Spa Day is like, you know, if Clean House Vibes is the rich uncle, then Spa Day is the bougie auntie, and that's why they go together, like salt and pepper. There you have it. Waiting for paprika for this fall. Waiting for which scent is going to be the little paprika scent for fall. That's going to follow up after Clean House Vibes and Spa Day. We shall see. So let's smell morning. What mornings in the garden? Okay, so it's not as I'm gonna just say it's not as repulsive as I acted the first time, because it just caught me off guard, because it smelled like, it says garden, but like, look at this. These are flowers, but this smells like a tomato fruit garden or something. Is tomato still a fruit? Because at this point, I just don't even trust anything from my childhood, because once they said Pluto wasn't a planet anymore, like, I don't know what to believe. But last I checked, a tomato was a fruit, but who knows? Maybe it's a vegetable now. I don't know. It's not, it's earthy, but it's like, it's not the earthy that I'm used to or in love with all the time. Like, it, and it almost has like a little hint of a little pickle or something like that. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking, so like we've been working on the dogs with having a doggy bathroom and a little doggy lawn pad to use for when they go to the bathroom. And I might put that by their wipes and all their stuff. So like when their little doggy bathroom area doesn't smell so fresh, they can smell like mornings in the garden. Well, because it's outside, so like, but that's where that spray is gonna go. I don't know, maybe with time, maybe in the fall. But I'm glad that I only picked up one. It's not horrible, but to me, it just smells like a garden that real fruits and vegetables are grown in, and not necessarily flowers, which, like, it's not a bad thing, but, you know, it's different. Okay, let's see. Let's do, well, I guess let's keep in the same vicinity. All right. Yeah, Tux, you wanted to smell that one? The mandarin, fresh mandarin and cedar. Okay. I like that one. I like this one better, but of course, because cedar, so you already know. Tux, oh my gosh. You're just like me. You're so dramatic. Okay, this one doesn't smell like anything. All right, and we're going to try whipped honey and vanilla. I always feel so bad. Oh, you out? You out with whipped honey and vanilla? You're not feeling it? I haven't even sprayed it yet. He's so dramatic. Okay. Or maybe he smells the fresh mandarin and cedar now. Oh my gosh, you know what? I just thought about it. I'm like, if I was like with it, I can only imagine. Oh, he's smelling. Okay. I like this one. Tuxie, this one's good. No. Okay. Okay. I like this one. Right now, the whipped honey and vanilla is a top contender. I'll throw these 2 bags over here. Wow. Okay, I did good. I feel like Seaside Breeze is going to be good. Like, this is my first time even smelling them because I placed a BOPIS order. So, let's see. At this point, it's like, do everything you can. Oh, you came back? What's up? I don't want to blow your little nose off with all these room sprays. Okay, he went back on the couch. Ooh, this one's nice. Okay, I can see it smelling like a Seaside Breeze. It's very clean. And like, I don't know, dare I say somehow they've been able to capture the scent of like salty water, but also a breeze of air blowing by. That was pretty spot on. Okay, I'm proud of myself. I was true to myself, and I did 2 of the ones that I was pretty certain that I would like and enjoy, and I only picked up 1 of the wild cards that were a mess. Okay, so let's go through all of these wallflowers real quick. Actually, I'm gonna move this stuff real quick and then we will jump through it. But like for you, it's like 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Okay, so we made a little layer of papers. I love how I always say we, even though I'm the one doing all the work. They just show up and be the little co-stars. So let's go through this hot mess box. Sterling, like, they love to mess with anything that I've set up. Just in case you were curious, this was 20 spa day. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 3 is 21, 22, 23. And here's some more. Okay, so that's the spa days. Or actually, you know what? I can tell you guys what's been going on while I set up. Let me set up the display of wallflowers. And then I'll give you the counts and the sense of them all. So unfortunately, you know, in life, I feel like sometimes we meet people like when we are not at our best, and sometimes we have people come into our lives when like we need them the most, but you're not really sure of like, you know, what, like how or why and this and the third. And so I met my friend Samantha, aka Sam. I met her during this conference that I kept trying to talk myself out of because I was nominated to go for it in medical school, and I was like, I don't need to go to this thing. I don't even know what my life is going to look like. And I don't know. Between my husband and one of our close friends and neighbors, like, they were hyping me up and were like, no, you should go. Like, they nominated you for a reason. You're a leader. You should go. And so I was like, okay, I'll go. And while I was there, long story short, like, I just kind of felt like a poser or an outlaw because of things that were going on at that time. And, you know, the medical community, it's an interesting place. And this particular conference is the RISE conference, which is amazing. If anyone's a medical student and they get invited to go to it, I highly, highly recommend it. It's a safe place. Like, it was amazing. But I met Sam there, and it was just awesome to, like, I don't know, you know how sometimes you meet people and you're like, wow, like, we haven't lived the same lives, but like, you understand where I'm coming from, or you understand the struggles that I'm facing. And so Sam she was also a nurse prior to medical school, like me. And I don't know, I don't think I've shared this, but I was an OR nurse. Love the OR, love cardiac anything. Love it still to this day. But anyhow, so and Sam was applying for surgical. Well, she wanted to do surgical residency, and you know, like, I think a lot of times when you hear from people in the medical community or like the healthcare community, it's almost as if we talk about ourselves after everything is done, or like you only hear us talk about the positive things. And with the RISE conference, it was focused on positive things, but it was nice in the sense that everyone was able to be vulnerable and express like their true experiences and stuff like that. And I am a self-proclaimed introvert. Okay, like, I'm quiet, I'm watching the scene. If I can tell that you're true and genuine, then I'll slowly start to open up. And it was just something about Samantha, it was just, I don't know, it was just something about her that I just gravitated towards. And she was so sweet, so kind. And you know how, like, when you're in those discussion sessions and you're waiting for somebody to like, the facilitators are waiting for somebody to share a story, share a challenge, you know, like, in medical school and stuff, like, we're essentially taught, you know, like, you got to be tough, like, things get crazy. So somebody's got to be in charge, or at least look like they're in charge. And so you know, they were waiting for the first person to share an experience. And I don't believe Samantha went first. I think it was a few other people. And they talked about things that are challenging in medical school. And in no way do I mean to diminish their experience, but it was like all of a sudden when Samantha started talking, and this was before I even knew her, like, life story, and really got to hang out with her and stuff. She shared things that just made the room, like, I feel like when all of us were in there, our shoulders were like up high, and like, just her talking and being so true to herself and being so realistic, it's like everyone's shoulders dropped. And when she shared her stories and she opened up and she was vulnerable, and I was like, wow, like, people, like, we're all really here to get to know each other as people, not, you know, to run our CVs past each other. And so that gave me the confidence to share my story with the group and the challenges that I was facing at that time. And normally when I go to stuff or I do school stuff, like, I'm there, I'm professional, I'm early, I get my stuff done, I volunteer if something needs to be done, so like things can move along and everything. Like, efficiency is key. And then when we're done, I go home and I, you know, recharge my little introvert battery. And somehow Samantha and Rayleigh were able to talk me into going to a hotel bar with them, and like, just to have girl time, just to bond, because we, you know, like, you would see each other during the sessions and stuff, but you didn't really get a chance to like super socialize during lunch because you're trying to just meet so many people. And normally I say no, but it was just something about it about them and about in that moment that I was just like, no, I have to go. And so we went to the little hotel bar, had a grand old little time, and we got to know each other more, and it was such a touching experience that, like, she and I and Rayleigh, like, we all stayed in contact. We're texting each other and stuff even after the session. And Samantha was doing TikToks and stuff, and I was like, well, if Samantha's doing TikToks, I should do TikToks too. Oh, well, we found the culprit. It's a broken wild rose and suede. It smells good though. No, it's funny when the package came, I was like, oh, it smells, at least the box smells good. And so, you know, like, it's just wild how you meet someone who's from a totally different state and stuff. And Rayleigh was from a totally different state as well, but like the three of us, like, we were just our little, like, I don't know, like our little own, like our own little posse or our own little gang. And so I decided not to go to residency after graduating medical school, and Samantha and Rayleigh, they chose to continue the path, and my girls were out here kicking butt and taking names in residency. And, you know, you keep in touch with people and stuff, and you think of them, and out of nowhere, it's so weird. It's so weird how things happen in life. And my husband is always like, oh, so you know, like, Stace is gonna say that it's kismet that this happened. And I love saying that if I get a front parking space at Home Goods or Bath and Body Works, because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna find something good because I'm out here in the front, baby. But it's so weird because like a week earlier, I had thought about Samantha and Rayleigh, and like I thought about the conference and how empowering and self-reassuring it was for me and my decisions in life at the time. And I just regret not sending a message because the day after Father's Day in our group chat, Rayleigh hit me up and she's like, oh my gosh, did you hear what happened to Samantha? And I'm like, what? You know, and like in my mind, I was thinking like, oh, she done won some award, like she's done, you know, like something awesome or whatever. And I'm like I was like, oh, let me check her TikTok, or let me check her Instagram. And that's when is this sorry, I picked up the same wild rose and suede. I'm just gonna put it in this little box here. That's what, sorry, sorry, I really don't mean for the suspense. It's more so that, like, trying to get myself together. That's when I found out that Samantha was taken away from this world too soon. And it hit me really hard. But I'm trying to hold it together. So I'm just going to keep talking. Even though I feel crazy. But I know if I stop this video, then I'm probably not going to finish. I don't want to talk about necessarily what happened to her, because that's not her story. And that just I don't know, in my heart, I just feel like that diminishes who she was as a person. Unfortunately, her story ended too soon by someone that she knew. And it's just like, it was just a, it was just an awful thing, to hear, and just to know, and then knowing that I had that feeling or that thought earlier that week of like, oh, I wonder, how the girls are doing. And that I didn't act on it. And then on top of that, like, in a selfish sense, it was like Samantha was living out the previous dream that I had for myself. And like, to see all that she went through, all the trials and tribulations, and just how amazing of a person she was, and how amazing of a surgeon she was gonna be. Like, I would have rolled up, been like, girl, I don't even know. They told me they need to cut something out, but I want you to cut it out. Like, I mean, like, Samantha, I'm gonna need for you to do this because I know you're gonna give me amazing care. I know you care about your patients. I know that you are just so passionate about everything you do. Like, this woman rolled up to all the events early. I'm like, twin, what is you doing? Like, ma'am, who are you? Because I didn't know who you are because you're feeling like my twin. Like, what is going on here? Her glasses and her makeup. Oh my gosh. Like, we used to, I kept messing with her every day. I was like, I need for you to give all the rest of us a YouTube tutorial on how amazingly you do your makeup, but yet you're still a medical student. Coming to stuff early and like showing up and showing out. Like, we need to know the secrets. and, and so, yeah, it just, sorry, I know y'all are probably like, dang girl, like how many wallflowers is in here? Like, what is going on? So yeah, so her passing, it really rocked me. For a couple of days, I got up, I would take the dogs out, but I wouldn't want to eat. I didn't want to talk to anybody because I just felt like it's not fair. And life isn't fair. It's never fair for someone else's life to be taken by somebody else. But this time, it was so unfair. I think about all the patients' lives that she would have been able to touch. And she was one of those people who loved like teaching people and stuff. And so I just think about all the other students, the residents who would have came up behind her, and she would have touched their lives as well and made them better doctors. Because Lord knows we need better doctors out here in these streets, honey, because they be, everybody and their mama getting sick or something crazy is happening. So like, we need all the help that we can get in the medical community. And then for her to have her nursing background, like, it just, it was senseless. It was wrong, and it's not fair, but it happened. And so I'm okay. But I think like just her death and just the negativity and stuff that has been on social media, just like not about her per se, but more so of like, I don't know, people just like, because like Bath and Body Works, like that's my little happy place. Like, y'all know, y'all be watching these crazy videos, watching me buy all this crazy stuff. Like, this is ridiculous. This is like hoarders out of control, but whatever. It's here. And you know, just the negativity that's kind of been spreading around with Bath and Body Works, and like people being disappointed in the semi-annual sale. People talking mess about the fall items coming out or the Halloween items. Like, and I mean, you know, as people love to say, we all have our own First Amendment right, but sometimes it's like, I get it that life is tough and bad things happen and we have bad days, but like, spreading negativity doesn't help anybody. And it was just like, every time I logged on, I just kept seeing it, like somebody talking this mess, that mess, and I'm just, it just, I don't know. I had to take a break. I had to take a hiatus. So I apologize if you've commented and I haven't commented back, or you messaged me on Instagram. I'm the worst on Instagram. Okay, let's be for real. Like, I hardly ever check that thing. But I had to step away because I just felt so down and so depressed that it was just like any little extra thing, like I was just like, I don't have the emotional bandwidth to deal. I am trying hard enough to keep myself in a positive state of mind in dealing with these crazy little dogs. Like I couldn't do it. I couldn't bring myself to make a video, and it was sad because like I had already recorded 2 or 3 videos, which hopefully I'll just edit them and still put them up. But I was like, man, like I had all these videos like ready. Well, they weren't ready, but like they were recorded and all they needed was to be edited. They would have been ready to go. But I just did not. I didn't have the heart or energy. And so I've had some time. This all happened the week of Father's Day. So I've had some time. I've been working through my feelings and, you know, the grieving process and whatnot. I can't believe that I still cried in this video, but I mean, I'm sorry. Like, that's how much that's just how amazing Samantha was, and that just goes to show the person that she was, and the effect, the positive effect that she had on people. Like, you just don't meet people like that every day. And so, yes, we are going to we're going to get back on our grind because Sam wouldn't want us to be sad and down and out. She'd be like, you late, you should have been had these videos out. Well, she would say it nicer. Well, no, she'd probably say it like that. Because she's Jamaican, so she was a little spicy. She had a little fierceness to her. She said, we love the spice. We love to spice it up, right, guys? We love spice. So with that, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I almost forgot. Let's go over these wallflowers. Like, that's a wild segue. What are y'all doing? Excuse me, we gotta work, guys. We gotta work. Okay, let's go through them real quick. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 rows of 4, so that's 20 spa days. So we have a total of 20, 40, 63 spa days. So we have all the spa days that we're going to need. For Sandalwood Vanilla, we got 3 times 3, so that's 9, and here's 10. Paris Cafe, we have 6 of those. Excuse me, we are trying to work here. No grooming right now. For laundry day, there's 10 of those. Wild Rose and Suede, 3 survived. 1 did not, and that is in the in the box. 4 Blush Amber and Peony. The candle smells cute, so I was curious, but I was like, I don't want to get too many. And then Palo Santo, there's 6, and then First Sight, yep, 6. Ooh, I don't even know what the total would be in the total number of wallflowers, but it's probably over 100 for sure. Yeah, it's a little over 100, just a little bit. But yeah, so this is, yeah, that's everything. So that was the whole haul. That is a recap on the things that have been going on in life. And so I hope for the most part this was a fun and enjoyable video, and I didn't make anyone else too sad. But you know, I just want to say, despite Tuck's trying to yeah, you're trying to eat my hand like a snack. I'm not a snack. He's probably like, where's the mozzarella cheese? Where's my afternoon treat? But anyhow. So the main takeaway for this video is, if you enjoy Bath and Body Works, then enjoy it, and don't listen to what anyone else has to say. And if you want to go and have another semi-annual sale haul while the stuff is still out there, then darling, you go and you enjoy yourself, and let the negative Nancy's and naysayers just let them do their thing. Like, ain't nobody got time for the foolishness. And more importantly, if somebody comes across your heart or comes across your mind and you feel like you should reach out, or you're just thinking of them, like, just go ahead and be awkward. Send the random text and be like, hey, I was thinking of you, or hey, hope you're having a great day. Because I know a lot of times, like, for me, I'm like, oh, like, I don't want to seem like the weird person just popping up being like, hey, thought of you today, or hey, saw this silly silly cat statue and thought of you. But I think a lot of times we're in our own heads, and you know, I'm just like, no, if I randomly think of somebody, I'm just gonna send them a message. It's gonna be super random. It's gonna feel super crazy, but you know what? They were on my mind, they were on my heart, and I sent the message. And you know, if they respond back, great. If they leave you on red, great. Now, this does not count for your exes, okay? So don't even take it there, because I don't even take it there. This is not an okay for that. This is not a push. If they an ex, they an ex for a reason, and leave their little tail behind in the blocked section. Because that's right, Capricorns. Once we done with you, we done, honey. Ain't no exes gonna be friends. So don't even try to use me as no excuse. Be like, oh, StaceNthePlace said that if I was thinking of him or her, then I should hit the nope. But anyhow, make sure that you tell the people that you love them. Be present in the moment. Enjoy people while you have them. Always give people the chance to smell the roses while they can still smell them. Because, you know, once we're in the ground or looking like a pile of dust, ain't nobody gonna care about no roses. Can't nobody hear nothing. So do it while you can, because life, unfortunately, is short, and sometimes it's shorter than we even anticipated. So with that, if you made it all the way to here, thank you for hanging out. I promise, well, I don't know if I can promise, but I hope that, you know, can we be cool and have fun and not cry anymore in videos? I hope so. We hope so. But we will catch you guys in our next video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we will see you later. Bye. Can you guys say bye? Can you say bye? Say bye, baby. Bye. I gotta go put up all these wallflowers that she bought. Yeah? You're a mess. You guys are a mess. Look at all of this. This is crazy. This is crazy. Ow.